Good morning. I'm Yamaja. I'm a poet, writer, soul coach, artisan, and the founder of Find Your Zen UK. Welcome to episode 9 of the Dressing Gown Diaries, where the coffee is usually hot and the truth is sacred. Well, the title says it all. I am an imposter. Yep, that's how I've been feeling lately. And not for the first time either. Let's talk about the fear of being seen, because that's what this is really about. So I'm going to grab a coffee and we'll get into it. Welcome back to the Dressing Gown Diaries, where we keep it comfy, chaotic, and a little bit confessional. Today we're talking about imposter syndrome. I've been sitting on things I've created, words, products, ideas, because somewhere deep inside me there's this voice whispering, who do you think you are? That voice that says, you're not good. You're trying too hard. You think you're talented. Please. And even when people do show love and support, I brush it off like, oh, they're just being nice. Meanwhile, I've got a whole catalogue of creations quietly collecting dust, like I'm saving them for the apocalypse or something. Why? Because I've been scared. I've been afraid. Afraid of being ridiculed, afraid of being seen, afraid that if I succeed I'll lose myself, or worse, people will expect more consistently, and what if I can't live up to that? Let's call it what it is. Imposter syndrome. That's the name for it. And it's sneaky. It doesn't always scream. Sometimes it's subtle avoidance. Scrolling instead of sharing. Editing endlessly. Oh my God. Instead of publishing. Comparing instead of celebrating. And this fear is not just about failure. Sometimes it's about success. About actually being good and what comes after. I've realised that hiding is a trauma response. It's a defence mechanism. If I don't put myself out there, no one can reject me. But also no one can truly receive me. No one can experience my art, my truth, my work, unless I'm brave enough to breathe, to let it breathe. And I'm done holding my breath. I'm done. I remember when I first started writing my book, Poetry Sessions, I was proud. Yeah, but I was also terrified. I was convinced that people would read it and think, who gave her a pen? So I delayed, I doubted, I downplayed. But every time someone messaged me saying that poem held me, it made me feel seen. I realised it was never about being perfect. It was about being real. If you're feeling this too, if you're sitting on your magic, scared is not good enough, I want you to hear this. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be true, be honest, be willing. Because someone out there is waiting for the thing you, and only you, can create. And because I believe in walking through fear, I want to share something I've been holding close. It's one of my poems. Now, I'll be honest. I hesitated. My inner critic almost talked me out of it. But if I'm sitting here talking about imposter syndrome and being brave, I've got to practice what I preach. So here it is. A little tiny piece of my heart for you. It's called Cinderella Has Lost Her Shoe. Heavy engines, screeching tyres, keys jingling, fingers wrestling, trains swooshing past. Like electric fire, heart pounding at a normal pace. Stirred, not shaken. Beautifully quiet. Fire alarms beep. Security tapes. Morning wakes. Silence breaks. Erecting barriers to self-fulfillment. Who is who? It's all brand new. Cinderella has lost her shoe. She worked hard all day. Now her body aches and pain is her middle name. Inspiration means to be filled with spirit. This life is inspirited. Every day there is something. Something new to learn. Cinderella doesn't want to scrub the floor. She wants to laugh. She wants to dance. She wants to feel the soul of the beat, softening the hardness that makes her sing. Morning has broken. She is as free as a bird. Now it's time to get up. Cinderella has lost her shoe. But she ain't ever giving up. It feels good under the covers, all warm and snuggled up. Floorboards are creaking. The house is waking up. Toilets are flushing. Coffee machine brewing. Mountains to climb. Pinnacles to reach. Cinderella has lost her shoe. She has no time to speak. The war is over. It made her stronger. Wisdom gained. Lessons learned. Decades older. Wrinkles later. They could be signs. But it's more likely to be the vibes. And there it is, my God. That was really hard. That was really hard sharing that. but totally necessary. Because sometimes the very thing we're afraid to share is the exact thing someone else needs to hear. I have got a full body sweat right now. That's how scared I was of reading Cinderella has lost her shoe. So here's the showing up anyway. In the dressing gown, in the doubt, in the awkwardness of not knowing if people will get it. Here's to launching, posting, writing, speaking, even when our knees are shaking. Because perfection is a myth. It's an absolute myth. And imposter syndrome is just fear wearing a blazer. So let's see what the Dark Goddess has got to say to us today, shall we? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And what have we today? Oh, the Morrigan. Have I said that right? The Morrigan. Serenity. Yes! Serenity indeed. We are sovereign. Royalty. So let's see. Morrigan. Is it Morrigan? Morgan? Morrigan? I don't know. But you get my drift. So, a raven heralds a battle cry. Angry mists swirl through the sky. The Morrigan will serve you well. You'll survive where others fell. By the Dark Goddess in me, protection in place. Blessed be. And the insight today for Morrigan is storms may be brewing. Don't avoid the conflict. Face it head on. Don't be too defensive with others. It doesn't help. A new piece of evidence, whatever the case may be, may come to your defence. It will assist you. So don't back down. Don't back down. Stand your ground. But maybe take a softer approach. Gently, gently sometimes is better than in your face. Not everyone is against you. Not everyone. So build up your mental and your physical strength. Keep going, keep fighting, and don't give up. So, if this hit home, tell me in the comments. Have you ever felt like an imposter too? Let's be brave together. And if you're working on something quietly, this is your sign. Share it. Even if it's messy, even if you are scared, petrified. You don't need to be fearless, you just need to be willing. You just need to be willing. So, thanks for being here. Oh, thanks for being here, witnessing me exactly as I am. This has been the Dressing Gown Diaries, episode 9. And if you're still watching, that tells me you get it, you feel it. You don't just scroll on by, you come a little closer. Join my VIP list, because that's where the magic happens behind the scenes. Exclusive content, sneak peeks, samples, soulful love notes, straight to your inbox. No fluff, no spam, just the good stuff. The link's in the description. So if you're ready to create, heal and rise with me, you belong in VIP. Because real ones don't just watch, they walk with me. And that's it for today in the Dressing Gown Diaries. I'm Yemma, and this is Find Your Zen UK. Here's to reclaiming your peace one deep breath at a time. Till next time.
I can't help with that. You can learn more about logging your health data with Siri at apple.com.
Here's to reclaiming your peace one deep breath at a time.
Sorry, I can't help with that.
Shut up, Siri. Here's to reclaiming your peace one deep breath at a time. So, till next time, stay soft, stay strong, and if all else fails, make soap, light a candle, and lather up. Peace!